What's going on? Happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome on in. We got Decidui, Tacky Boy, Jonas, James, the Cat Boy, having some swallow issues. We've all been there before. Ron, G, the OG, Big Cheese Thrifts, DJ, Ghost Bunny. What is going on? Hope everyone is doing well today. I got a few announcements I want to make before we get started. First off, I finally transferred over some Dynite ore yesterday so that we could continue the God Path. And I learned last night that getting enough Dynite ore for one stream is about the equivalent of time as doing a stream. Took me about 3 hours yesterday to get 90 Dynite ores, so that was fun. I enjoyed that. Secondly, as a reminder, next Saturday will be my 1 year memberversary. We should be having a lot of fun at that point. Indigo Disc will come out if everything works the way I hope it does. We'll be doing some starter hunts and possibly some legendary hunts once everything is confirmed to work the way it looks like it's going to. So that'll be fun. And thirdly, I was not expecting this. In fact, I woke up this morning and this wasn't the case. But then when I went to set up the stream, it happened. Guys, I don't know how it happened. I'm certainly not complaining. But we hit 1,500 subscribers this morning. We hit 1,500 subscribers. And the most important, biggest news of the day is that it's DJ's birthday. Can we please get some birthday hype for DJ? And thank you all for being here. I think this is going to be a good day. It's starting off amazing already. But let's go ahead and get started. Let me get the music turned on. We're going to hopefully get the ZYGARDE, because if we don't get the ZYGARDE today, if we don't get it tomorrow, it's probably going to be a little while before we come back to it, because we got some Indigo Disc stuff to do. So I'm already connected to the internet. Hopefully we got some people out there that want to play. Let's do this thing. Ron G, will you drop a birthday command for DJ for me, please? You had a very eventful morning this morning. What happened, DJ? Or what happened, Ghost Bunny? Sorry, I got DJ on the mind now. On this day, the universe said, I choose you, and we're forever grateful. Happy birthday, DJ. As soon as you woke up, massive argument. Uh-oh. As Ice Cube once said, today is a good day. That's right, today was a good day. Queen, your sister and your parents. Oh no. Well, I hope the argument is over. I hope everyone sorted out their issues. Code is 51705170. Please get on in here and help me out. I cannot do this without you guys. Reeves, I'm doing fantastic. How you doing? Decidui, yesterday was your birthday. The big 4-0. You had fun, got shiny Pokemon. 2 of them had Destiny marks. Decidui, which ones have the Destiny marks? Ooh, we got Taiki Boy in here. Oh no, Ghost Bunny, I'm sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate. You gonna leave him just lay down some more? Sounds good. It's your birthday. You deserve to relax. Zwilus and Gibble, good ones, Decidui. Are you gonna evolve them, or are you gonna leave them as they are? All right, we got Ron G in here. Do we have a fourth that wants to join? Oh, no, Gus Bunny, that stinks. I'm sorry, buddy. You're soft reset hunting Giratina in BDSP, Reeves? You're going to leave them as they are? Nice, Decidui. BDSP, well, good luck on that. Currently 5,000 in. That means it's coming soon. That's 5,000 checks closer to the shiny. Alright, can we get a fourth in here? Mighty Munchkin, Mr. Hustler's second account. Alright. I think I'll remember that. Do you still want me to call you Hustler? Or do you want me to call you Mighty Munchkin? You're about to say something you're shocked about? Let's hear it, Big Cheese. You know what? Well, while we're doing this, while we're waiting the last minute, I want to do something real quick. Just, you gonna play Fortnite? What? I don't believe you. Just as a thank you to everybody for supporting me and helping me get to 1,500. This is for you guys. Cito, what's going on? All right, looks like it's going to be the three of us. So, Taiki, you're still going to take the Leo. Ron, you're going to take the Munchlax. All right, here we got Big Cheese, Reeves, Quasar, Anne-Marie, Mewtwo, Lightgazer, McDavid, Frederick, Tommy, and Shadow Wolfman. Hassan, sorry I missed your message. Gonna be staying on social media for the next couple weeks. Things have been stressful lately. Need to wait for things to calm down. All right, Hassan, no worries. Hope everything gets better for you. Do we need a new light goal already? Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you, Sidgewai. All right, we're going left, right. And Ron, you're gonna switch out every time. Carson, good morning. You're a bit salty, you dodged this. I'm sorry, James. Maybe there will be some more in the future. I gotta change my member goal too. We definitely lost some this week. Gonna get you on your first account. Sounds good, Mighty Munchkin. Oh, you're watching Beacon Nick play Lego mode and it looks fun. Yeah, I know he's been streaming that the last couple of nights. I haven't had a chance to pop in the morning and check it out. You know what, Cheese? Let me know what you think. I've played it once. I played it once with Shinies and Razzie and Lorjine. And it was like kind of what I expected. It was me running around trying not to die while everybody else took out people. But maybe you and I might have some fun doing that together. Yeah, I did see the new trailer. I was very excited about the new trailer. Sarah, oh my goodness. Sarah gifting 20 memberships. There you go, James. Immediate snipe. We got James, Mino, Just Some Pokemon Player, Jared King, Landon, PETA, CeeLo, Trevor, Rebecca, Madeline, Kelsey, Lion Spear, Just the King of Pokemon, Polly, MLG Pig, Sam the Pokeman, Paradox, Evelyn, Yashbash, Korux. Oh my gosh. Let's get some hype in the chat for Sarah. And I know a couple people posted some things right before she did that. I gotta scroll back and see what I missed. Any tips not to go insane while soft resetting? Do it while you're doing something else. I'm always soft resetting while I'm like watching a movie, watching a streamer, things like that. Make sure you got something else going on. You don't want to draw too much focus away from the hunt because you don't want to accidentally soft reset over it. But doing it while you're doing something else helps the time go by. Sarah is an absolute legend. I know it's kind of not the most exciting advice, kind of basic, but it really does make a difference. It really does. And in that aspect, I kind of really like soft resetting because, like, although Scarlet and Violet hunts can be considered a lot easier, it takes like 100% of your focus to keep an eye on that screen, see what else is running around and everything. But something like a soft reset, you know, you basically only have to pay attention for like 1 second every 30 seconds. And the other advice I would give to you and anyone else that's soft resetting, once you start the encounter, take your hands off the controllers. By doing that, it gives you an extra second to think before resetting the game, so you don't get stuck in that muscle memory. Harry, good morning. You clicked user Peter's profile and you're met with a personal insult? I gotta check this out. Oh my god, wow. Wow. You weren't exaggerating. Good morning, Ari. How are you, my dear? Wait, I missed the first half, James. Some people are trying to cancel Lego mode in Fortnite. Sarah, thank you so much. Infinity, Mosh Delgado, Freeze Frame, Zay, Rebecca, a name I don't know how to say, Rendleson, T2, Zinnia Draconid, formerly known as Ebony, It's Chris, Evelyn Seymour, Cookie Eater, Litsune, Sir Atlas, Clodsire, Sagi, Ritsuki, Kristen, Pokestar, and Renoa Zorro. Thank you so much, Sarah. You are too kind. Galler's your favorite. Makes the battles feel intense. I agree, Carson. I love the Galler gym leader battle music. Also known as the Scarlet Violet gym leader battle music. I love it. I think it's great. Welcome back, Hustler. Sarah just wants me to constantly like update the member goal. Yes, James. I did not know that until yesterday's stream with Shinies. I didn't realize. Either that or Shinies was wrong. And he looked like an idiot, and now I look like an idiot. Which is entirely possible. Alright, Ron G, you're going to take this. You are going to be weakish against the Jellicent. But you do have Crunch, which will help out. So we just got to hope we get you through this without losing, like, a life or something. Reeves flexing at 4 months. Let's get some hype for Reeves. What is going on with this stream today, everybody? For those of you that are just coming in, I had a little one-on-one talk with everybody about a few announcements. Not the least of which is somehow this morning, I don't know how, but this morning we hit 1,500 subscribers. We hit 1,500 subscribers, which just blows me away. It's incredible. You got your Dialga and Beast Ball yesterday, thanks to Matty P. Now you gotta get Palkia. Nice. Mr. 1900 Hustler, I'm super excited for the DLC. Yeah, James, that's crazy. Yeah, that Poliwhirl is working. He's gonna need a nap after all this. Thank you, Reese. Thank you, Cito. I couldn't do it without all of y'all. I don't know. I was talking to Carly May about this morning. Like, I haven't put out any new content since Sunday, and all this week I was getting subscribers every day, which is bizarre. Usually throughout the week I lose a few. And I woke up this morning, I checked YouTube Studio, and it's at $14.99, which is the same as it was last night. And I was like, okay, well, maybe we'll get to 1,500 today. And then, like, half an hour later, not even, I'm setting up the stream, and I see in the overlay it says 1,500, and I'm like, what the hefty? Oh, Hustler, was your other account number 1,500? Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Hit the algorithm? I think there is a little bit of truth in that. I think there is a little bit of truth because, like I said, typically during the week when I'm not streaming, I'll lose, a handful of subs. And the fact that it just continually went up this week, it went up, gosh, I think, Now, this is big for me. It's big for me. Maybe not for some other people, but I got a net gain of 16 subs this week, which was pretty insane. It's the Reggie Drago video. It's interesting. It's interesting you bring that up, Reeves. I did get 2 new subs from the Reggie Drago video. Every time the subs went up, I checked that again. It is still at 2. But there's not... That doesn't account for maybe people that saw the Reggie Drago video and then checked out some of my other content and then decided to sub. So that's entirely possible. Glitch, good morning. Yeah, I mean, if you're subscribing on alts that you don't use very often, then that can kind of hurt because eventually those will be purged. But I know there are some people that have multiple alts that they do use a lot, in which case that's okay. I don't know where you're at with that, Hustler. I don't know how often you use your alt. But yeah, it's just a good rule of thumb that, like, if it's an alt that you don't really use very much, best not to sub with that one. Your favorite Elite Four battle theme is the BDSP Sinnoh Elite Four theme. The guitars make intense, which is fitting because the battles are intense. That's very true, Carson. Very true. That is good music, too. Sarah, Glitch, Nicholson, Time Mister, Gilgal, Ashurion, Rip Ranboo, James Ethan, Yomar Cruz, DK, Renegade, Banana Jesus, Robert Weeks, Robert Swenson, Noise Boy, Charlie, Aaron Thrasher, Alyssa Serrano, Limitless, yo, calm down, bro. We need to say that to Sarah. Arnav, Ralph Cuts, thank you so much. We do need another member goal. Holy smokes, holy potatoes. Sarah, thank you so much. And I know this is not why she did it, and I know she's going to be mad at me for doing this, but Ron or Ari, can we get a Sarah link drop? If you got gifted a membership from Sarah, please say thank you, and one of the best ways you can say thank you is to visit her channel and give her a sub. Not only is she a fantastic supporter in the community, she's a fantastic streamer. She's absolutely hilarious. It is amazing to watch her just absolutely body everyone in her streams. Alright, I think we all know what we're doing here, right? Patricia doesn't. Patricia just used Mega Kick. Come on now, Patricia. We're going to lose this one. Stop lying. I would never lie, Sarah. It's not my nature. Just enjoy. I was really happy with the trailer. Here's the thing. I was thinking about this when the trailer went up, and can we put on the member link? Oh, what? Like to get gifted memberships? Sure. So I was modding over my bud HDV's channel when the trailer went live, and something I see all the time, and it drives me bananas. I gotta be honest. I got no problem if people want to follow the leaks, the rumors, the spoilers, you know, live every morning hoping for a new post by Riddler Coup. That's fine. That's everyone's business. But keep in mind, those are things that are not confirmed and not officially revealed by the Nintendo or Pokemon Company. So if you watch a trailer that has the stuff that you read leaks about weeks ago, don't complain that there's no new information. It is new information. You just spoiled yourself. I'm going to get off my soapbox now, but it just drives me crazy when people say that trailer sucked, there's nothing new. Yes, there was. There was a ton of new stuff. It's just you spoiled it for yourself weeks ago. Good morning, Razzie. So Glitch, there have been a handful of shinies. Sito got the Beware. Hassan got the Boldor. And what was the other thing that Hassan got? I can't remember what the other thing was that Hassan got, other than the Boldor. And then Kirk 4A got the ZYGARDE, actually. The Lycan Rock. Thank you, Reese. Thank you. I forgot about the 3-person path. Eric, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. HCV puts out some solid stuff. He really does. I mean, the man is a hard-working man. Puts out a video every single day. Covers all the leaks, all the rumors and everything. If that's your cup of tea, that's the place to go. He does a fantastic job. He's also just a genuinely nice person. Your favorite champion battle theme is the Oros champion theme. It reflects what a champion fight should be: intense and climatic. Talking to you, Gita, your fight was not intense. It was not. That's very true. What's up, Hustler? Ron and Taiki Boy, we might have a chance at this. I thought we weren't, but Patricia screwed us first turn, but I think we might actually have a chance at this. Dorian, my boss, my leader, chicken butt. Oh my gosh, Hustler just chicken butted me in my own stream. Did I ever say anything to your chat? I told you that I'm not a liar. What else did you say? Oh, don't want to self-promo, but horror game this evening, your time. Okay, so Sarah, I believe you're 6 hours ahead of me. What time your time are you streaming? What's up, Cheese? Gita's entire team gets swept by Heracross. This is true. Pudding cup. I just got pudding cupped in my own stream. What the heck? I like that. 20 likes already. Oh my goodness. You guys are insane. Down I go. All right. Is that live 3? 10 p.m. your time. So 4. Okay. So 4 p.m. Eastern. 3 p.m. Central. 5 p.m. England. Sarah will be going live with a horror game. 400 more likes to go. That's right, Eric. Just 400 more. You think we'll hit it? Four p.m. Sarah, you know what? I have a terrible memory, especially when it comes to streaming. I'm going to go ahead and put a reminder in right now. Thank you. Good morning, by the way. Did you get your Dialga Pocky Shiny Lucario and Darkrai yet? Feel like I missed a Pokemon. It does feel like that, doesn't it, Eric? I haven't done that yet. Rianne, the legendary Rianne. How are you, my dear? Good to see you. I can't believe we beat that. GG's, Taiki Boy, Ron, and Patricia, I guess. All right, so before I'm my mind's going a million different directions. So Eric, no, I didn't. I didn't get those yet. What I did do was finish off the Flabébé lines. I needed 2 yellows and 2 blues, and I got them so quick between Thursday and yesterday. Thursday night, I got a blue, less than 10 encounters into, or 10 KOs into a mass outbreak. Yesterday morning, I threw on a sandwich. I don't even know why I did. Ended up getting a shiny yellow with the Recluse mark. Or Recluse mark. And then last night, I reset the outbreaks. I had a yellow and a blue. I was like, all right, so let me do this. And in both cases, no sandwich, got the shiny before I hit the 60 KOs. So now I got the entire Flabébé line, all 15 of them in Premier Balls. Speaking of Premier Balls, let's see if we can get a shiny ZYGARDE in Premier Ball. Next month, you're a green Poliwhirl. It's awesome, Time Mister. Watch Patricia get the shiny and not take it. That sounds like something Patricia would do. So yeah, probably this weekend I'll do all the mystery gifts, and I might do the terror raids. All right, here we go. Is 99 the magic number? Tis not. We're going to go again. I really hope we get it today because it took literally almost as time last night. I'm sorry. It took literally almost as much time last night to get the Dynamite ore for the stream as it takes for me to do a stream by itself. I'm sorry, Carson would say. I'm assuming you're talking about the one before you talked to Reeves. Oh, rematching Katie right now should be easy because you have a moth whose wings are on fire. That will make it pretty easy. 5 Litwicks off of 1 sandwich last night. No marks, no big ones. Dang. I'm sorry, Dorian. You deserve a big one. No. This is not the last ZYGARDE run. No, tomorrow will be the last one for a while if we don't get it. But no, we just started the stream. We're going to be doing 7 more ZYGARDE runs. You just got the 3 you needed, and dip took you like 10 minutes. It's insane. Like, I'm not saying I agree with it, but I get having the lowered odds for Flabebe and Milcery. Because if you want to complete the whole set, that's a lot of shinies. Like, Flabebe is 15 shinies. Milcery is 8. So I can understand lowering the odds for those guys. Litwick makes no sense to me. Clocky, what's going on? Good morning, Clocky. Ping, Saris, I'm doing fantastic. How you doing, buddy? All right, let's do this. I need some help. I hope you guys can help me out with this. They just picked something random and went with it. It seems like it. 5170, 5170. Maybe they want us to get lit. That could be. Could definitely be. All right, here we go. Get on in here. Help me out. I was a little nervous about going in there with 3 people, but we pulled it off. I'd like to get 4 this time, though. We got Hustler. You're in the hospital? Oh, no, King Saris. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm not going to ask you any private questions. I'm just going to say I hope you get out soon. Oh, Clocky. Mighty Munchkin is Hustler's alt. We got Cito and we got Leland. I am so sorry. Like I said a few minutes ago, I have a terrible memory. I recognize the name. Someone remind me. Who is Leland? Who be Leland? Shadow God, what's going on? We're going to go ahead and do this. Hustler, you're taking the Celio. Cito, you're taking the Dewblade. And Leland, you're taking the Mean Shao. That's Corbin Dallas's friend. I love that movie. You might be able to go home today. I'm glad to hear that. Ty Mister, you're playing ranked on Fortnite. Very nice. All right, we're going to go right, middle. Cito, you're going to switch every time. No one else switches. And Leland, you're going to spam Aura Sphere for the first 2 battles, and then Wide Guard for the last 2 battles. How many ZYGARDE raids are we doing? So we already did 1. This is number 2. After this one that we're currently doing, we're going to do 6 more. Is there a new Monster Hunter game? What's the W stand for? Wilds. Okay. I still have not played any Monster Hunter games. The most I've done is I watched like an hour of I Am Ancient play Monster Hunter last year. Every one of my live streams are all just ZYGARDE. Well, we gotta keep going until we get it, right? Well, that's not true. We gotta keep going until we get it today and tomorrow. Next week, we'll be doing the Indigo Disc. My good friend Nick, aka Shinies, I contacted him yesterday and asked him if he could do me a solid and make me a thumbnail for my Indigo Disc streams. And I said, like, if you got any time, like, later this week, just, by next Friday. And he's like, yeah, no problem. And he ended up sending it to me last night. That's how quick he was. Nick's very speedy. He's a quick guy. No messing around, just gets right to business. And he finished a lot quicker than I thought he would. But I'm so pleased. I am so pleased with the thumbnail he made. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Excited for Ari to get a PS5, then 2025 and play Monster Hunter Wilds together. Oh my gosh. Do I have a non-shiny Zero Aura in Sword or Shield? I have a non-shiny Zero Aura. I think it's in home. It might still be in bank. I got it from the giveaway they did right at the end of Gen 7. Good morning, Mr. Intelligence. How are you? Can you have it? No. If I give it to you, then I won't have it. I have a shiny one. All right, we're going right again to Beware. You beat Katie, but half of your team with super effective moves got bodied by her Heracross, so you won, but at what cost? At what cost, Carson? Yep, this will, if we manage to beat the ZYGARDE, this will be the 100th check. This could be us hitting odds. What legendary Pokemon do I not have? If you type in the chat !remaining, it'll show you what shiny Pokemon I still need that are huntable, at least until next weekend. On Wednesday and Thursday, you get your 51st and 52nd Shuffle Pokemon Carnivine and Ambipom. Carnivine, one of the two that I have. Congratulations. That's amazing to see. 52. That's insane. So yeah, I still need Deoxys, Zygarde, Tapu Lele, Solgaleo, and Necrozma. Those are the 5 huntable shiny Pokemon I still need. And by the way, I am not personally counting Manaphy or Jirachi as huntable, because if you expect me to hunt them via Pokemon Ranger eggs or Pokemon Coliseum bonus discs, you're absolutely insane. I have a full-time job. Nah, shout out God, I appreciate that, but I like to get my shinies on my own. That way they have some significance to me. Shinies that are just given to me, they look cool, but they don't have that same feel. You know what I mean? It's a very onerous. That's not a word. It's a very generous offer. I am counting Fione as huntable Reeves, and I do have a shiny Fione. I Masuda hunted it from the Manaphy that you get in BDSP. Or I should say the Manaphy that was available when BDSP first came out. Trevor, hello. Good to see you. Amber. Good morning, Amber. How are you, my dear? You just got shiny and Scarlet Violet. Trevor, what'd you get? Anyone else doing the Dialga Palkia Terra Raids or the Flabebe Litwick Mass Outbreaks? Yes, there's also a Fione in Legends. That's correct, Mr. Intelligence. So you can get Fione in Arceus or... Well, I guess now that's the only place you can get it. You did the raids, Hustler? Nice. Flabebe, nice, Trevor. What color? Poot and Scoot. It's a hard name to say, but I love it. That's correct, Reeves. You can also Masuda hunt Fione in Scarlet and Violet now if you transfer over a Fione or a Manaphy in Scarlet and Violet. Did I ever play the Suika game? I have not played it. Clocky and Mrs. Clocky were streaming it a couple weeks ago, and I was lurking in the stream. I thought I would just pop by, leave a like, and hang out for a few minutes. But I got sucked in and ended up watching it for like an hour. I can totally see, we're going middle by the way. Hustler, don't use any water moves. I can totally see how addictive that can be. Quasar, you did. You got a membership from Sarah. Make sure you say thank you. Let's get some member height for Quasar's 5 months of membership. You solo Dialga with Iron Hands? Dang. You're going to rematch Brassius. Good news, doesn't have a disgustingly strong hero cross. That's good. Good luck on that, Carson. You're going to wipe the floor with Brassius. Oh, it has Thunder? Palkia has Thunder? I didn't realize that. And Trevor flexing the 8 months. Looking for some cheese. I know there's probably someone here that can help out. Oh my gosh, we hit the like goal again? Thank you, Hustler. You soloed Dialga with Azumarill Decidueye? Nice. Be right back to your morning routine. Sounds good, Mr. Intelligence. We'll be here. You and Helios the Volcarona will bravely stamp to any opponent and melt them down. I love that confidence. Yeah, Trevor, 8 months. Can you believe it? And here's a really wild thing. 1 week from today, 1 week from right now, there are going to be people flexing a 1-year membership. How crazy is that? It will also be, apparently, my 1500 sub stream. And it will be the first stream I'll be doing of the Indigo Disc. Shadow God, I did try out Pokemon Unite. I played it for a solid day just to get a feel for it, and it's just not the type of game that I'm a big fan of. I enjoy watching people play it, but it's just not my cup of tea. It's a great game, it's just not something I really enjoy. Yeah, Quasar, get back on that Scarlet Violet train. Gotta catch up on Teal Mask and get ready for Indigo Disc later this week. Yeah, Reeves, I hate that too. I totally disagree with that. I don't understand why it's like that nowadays where you have to pay to have online services. It didn't used to be that way. Honestly, I just think it feels like a really cheap cash grab. All amazing things are hefty. What are you talking about, Amber? Good morning to you too. Look at you being awake so early. Chat is just flying today. I feel terrible. I feel like I've missed 100 messages. And I don't mean to. You're a really cheap cash grab. You're my favorite cheap cash grab, jeez. Which legendary will I hunt in the Indigo Disc? Okay, so let me give this disclaimer. Based off of the trailer the other day, which I thought was fantastic, we now know at least 25 legendaries that are in the Indigo Disc. What has not been confirmed yet, and anyone that tells you otherwise is talking out of their behind, is whether or not they are shiny locked. I hope they are not. They probably are not shiny locked, but we don't know that for certain yet. That said, if we can hunt them, I will be going for 3 Comfeys. I will be going for Glastrier and Spectrier. I will be going for Solgaleo. I will be going for Necrozma. Those are my 7 main hunts that I have to do. But if those go well, and if we're having fun doing those hunts, there are quite a lot of those legendaries I do not have in Premier Balls. So it would be kind of neat to rehunt those in Premier Balls instead of playing through another Ultra Sun Ultra Moon, which would be like my 8th playthrough. Yeah, so there's 25 confirmed legendaries in Indigo Disc, including Solgaleo, Lunala, Necrozma. There's 25. There's a bunch. New member goal. Oh my gosh, you're right. And Carly May, good morning. Thank you for the congratulations. I couldn't do it without you, Carly May. Actually, can someone do me a favor and don't worry about it being like a long message or maybe multiple messages. Don't worry about it being like spammy. I don't care. I'm giving you guys permission. Can someone actually put in the chat, what are the 25? Because I know, I could start listing them off. I know I'm going to forget some. So dual hunt on the screen. Dual hunt on the screen. You're hunting the Johto Legends first? Nice. But my... so I know, according to the information on the website, on the Scarlet Violet website, you cannot hunt for the legendaries until after you complete the storyline in Indigo Disc. So I don't know when we're going to start doing that. The plan as of right now is next Saturday, we will be doing starter hunts. No. Hustler, stop. Hustler, stop. Hustler, stop. I appreciate it. Maybe I misspoke. You don't have to put a separate line for each legendary. Don't put a separate line for each legendary. Try to put as many as you can in one message, and then try and put as many as you can in another message. Don't put them one at a time. I apologize. I didn't make that clear. May shiny hunt a Kyogre first and have that shiny Pokemon. That's a great shiny. I know that's one that my friend Keith just got this week. Rayquaza, hello. Good to see you. Instructions unclear. Chat rate 2 million. I mean, it's a fair point, Razzie. I still don't understand chat rate. What is chat rate supposed to represent? Because I feel like I get a lot of messages in my streams. But then if I look at my chat rate's 10. I don't know what that means. 10 what? You got a member, you sure did. You can thank Sarah for that. Sarah was extremely generous today. 10 blocks of cheese. Ah, that makes sense. Engagement. It's 10 engagements. 10 people pronounced their love and their plans to commit to one person for the rest of their life during the stream today. Alright, here we go. Solgaleo, Lunala, Zekrom, Reshiram, Comfey, Spectrier, Glastrier. 10 per second? I don't think it's 10 per second. I mean, chat's popping off right now, but I think 10 per second would be... I think that'd be high. I mean, there have been some streams where, like, we've had a lot of people in here. We've been talking. We've been having a good time. And afterwards, like, oh, your chat rate was 6. I'm like, 6 what? Is ZYGARDE Indigo Disc? ZYGARDE has not been announced to be an Indigo Disc yet. I'm not saying it isn't, because I don't know everything about the DLC. But there's been no announcement about ZYGARDE. So that's why we're still going for this. Carly May flexing that 11 months of membership. My goodness gracious. Thank you so much, Carly May. Several people just got engaged to you. Everybody wants a piece of Airy. Sarah, you're taking off. Have fun at work. I know you're mad at me for saying that, but I hope the rest of the work goes well. I will see you on your stream later on today. Can we get another Sarah link? Actually, I'm going to allow that. Is that the full list there, Reeves? Nice. Sarah will be streaming later on today, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mountain, 1 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. England, and, no, not 5 p.m. What am I talking about? 9 p.m. England, and 10 p.m. her time. Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Raikou, Entei-Suicune, Lugia, Ho-Oh, Latios, Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza, Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, Reshiram, Zekrom, Kyurem, Solgaleo, Lunala, Necrozma, Comfey, Urshifu, Glastrier. You know what's interesting about that list? What's missing from that list? First glance, what's missing from that list? Gen 6. Nothing from Gen 6. That's interesting. Anne Marie, what is going on? You can thank Sarah for that membership. Yeah, Zamazenta and Zacian are missing as well. That's true. But there's no Gen 6 no Gen 6 representation. Every other gen has at least some representation. Gen 1, you got Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. Gen 2, you got Raikou, Entei, Suicune, Lugia, Ho-Oh. Gen 3, you have Latios, Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza. Oh, there's no Gen 4 either, actually. So Gen 4 and Gen 6, no representation. No, Reese, I think that is the list. I think you're entirely right. I think that is the list of the 25 they showed. It's just interesting. There's no Gen 4, no Gen 6 representation. Mewtwo has 2 Megas. Razzie, do you prefer Mewtwo X or Mewtwo Y? Right, I mean, obviously there's a Dialga, Palkia, and Darkrai event going on right now. But as far as this particular legendary hunt that will be in the Indigo Disc, no Gen 4, no Gen 6 representation. That's what I'm thinking, Dorian. GG's, by the way. Here's check 100. Let's see if we can get it right at odds. I've never gotten a Pokemon right at odds. Let's see if we get it. Oh, interesting, Razzie. I see what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. You like the floating Mewtwo, not the punchy Mewtwo? I agree. I'm flipping what you're flopping, Razzie. All right, here we go. Number 100. Are we going to go over odds? Please don't flop you. I'll flop what I want. Sorry, Airy. Not shiny. We are officially over odds. I remember watching the trailer and saying, "Where's my boy? My boy!" I agree, Reese. It is a little unfair those two got two Megas. But if you guys have been around the channel for a while, you know how I feel about Megas in general. We're officially over odds. Dang, dang, dang. I swear to everything, Holy Razzie, if I have to gather more Dynite ore tonight. What's your question, Big Cheese? Mega Ray, that is a... Well, you know what, though? If you want to get... Oh, my God. I'm about to argue semantics about Pokemon. My least favorite thing to do. You could or could not count Primal Kyogre, Primal Groudon, and Rayquaza as Megas because they didn't actually have Mega Stones, right? And Rayquaza evolved via the move. What is it? Dragon Ascent. Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon needed the orbs. So, shiny Bunnelby and go. Nice, Reeves. Congratulations. Big Cheese, yes. Cubfu evolves in Urshifu. And it'll be interesting to see how they handle that evolution in Indigo Disc, because in Isle of Armor, it depended on which battle tower you went to. If you went to one battle tower, it evolved into single strike style. If you battled in the other tower, it evolved into rapid strike style. You might be getting the DLC. Nice, Quasar. There's an event in Go right now. There is. That's correct. You wish Rayquaza said Mega Me in their last message, right? That would have been awesome. Mega Me. Not Mega Ray, Mega Me. If they even allow an Evo. I think that would... Okay, you know what? I can't speak for the entire community. I personally would be very salty. I'd be very salty if you could not evolve Cubfu. It's a Mega Me! Alright, here we go. 5170, 5170. Get your butts in here. Help me out. We have a God path. Follow instructions. Blah, blah, blah. Let's do this. Yeah, no Reggies in there. No Mewtwo. No, Genies. No Zacian Zamazenta. Holy crap, that filled up quick. Wait, Leland. Nope. We gotta back out. Leland, I gotta be first. You can't join until after I join. Can't join until after I invite. Sorry, guys, we gotta redo this. 5170, 5170. Oh, Portal Master, you're fine. That's it. That's who Leland is. I remember now. You're fine. I know people get excited and I do use the same code all the time. The reason why we have to do that is because this is a God path. If someone else is first in the party, that could lead to losing the God path. So now everyone can join. 29 likes. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, Zacian Zamazenta Eternatus, which is unfortunate. The Tapus. I think that's basically all the legendaries. You weren't surprised about Ray because of the anime? Oh, is Rayquaza playing a part in it right now? Alright, are we having one of those issues where no one can join? Put your hands up if you're trying to join right now. Yeah, no Ultra Beast. I didn't want to bring that up. I feel like that's a little bit controversial, at least in my mind. I consider Ultra Beast to be legendaries. I know no one else does. Alright, you guys are? Alright, let's try it again. We probably got one of those little glitches. Alright, we're going to try this for a third time. See, and that's the other thing. The Crozma, Solgaleo, Lunala, are they considered Ultra Beasts? Cosmo? It gets, in my mind, it gets into kind of murky territory. That's why I miss the days when Pokemon was simple. I don't like how unique everything is nowadays, because it makes it hard to categorize things. We got Anne-Marie, we got Hustler, we got Taiki Boy. Let's do this. Alright, Anne-Marie, you're taking the you're taking the Celio. Hustler, you're taking the Doublade, and Taiki Boy, you're taking the Mean Shao. Gosh, I mean, I remember back in like the Gen 1 and Gen 2 days, when the argument was whether mythicals are a subset of legendaries or if they're their own thing. You know what I mean? Cheese, it happens every day. Every day. I hate arguing semantics, but then I always end up arguing semantics. We're going right middle. My personal opinion, and just my personal opinion, mythicals are a subset of legendaries. Every mythical is a legendary, not every legendary is a mythical. That's my personal opinion. Are Paradox Pokemon legendaries? I mean, that's another question. The DLC bundle was like 31 pounds for you? Yes, you're British, sue me. I love British people. Some of my favorite people are British. Ortal, I'm sorry, I'm sorry we couldn't get you in for that second time. Are you taking off? But thank you, Portal Master. Thank you for the help in that last raid. Razzy's an Ultra Beast, that's true. The most Ultra Beast there is. Like, oh yeah, like Carly too. That's a good point. Carly is British. I forgot that. Bargain yearbooks? Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair. I think that's pretty fair. Keith Stroganoff, what is going on? Good to see you, my friend. Keith, we're officially over odds on the ZYGARDE. I need some of that Kyogre luck you got. Villy, good morning, Villy. Vilify Exile is one of the best mods in the game and such a dear friend. For over 2 years, she's been my hug buddy. I love you. All right, Hustler takes this. No one else switches for the entire adventure. All right, we're going right to Beware. Keith just put out a video yesterday about his Meowstic Masuda hunt as well. You guys should definitely go check that out. You barely type on that account? Well, yeah, then if you barely type on that account, we might be dropping from $1,500 to $14.99 here in the next couple days. Hopefully we can get some more subs. And yeah, for anyone recently coming in, the unbelievable happened. A miracle happened this morning. We hit 1,500 subs today. 33 likes. Holy potatoes. Favorite time of the day, a blood moon? Are you playing Tears of the Kingdom? Noodleman. Turned evil? Oh no, not an evil hustler. Hercules, howdy to you too. What else would you be playing? Fair enough, Quasar, you got me there. Harry, you're also turned evil? Got your coffee, but made it too sweet. What? Did you stick your finger in it? Is that how you made it too sweet? Because you're sweet because you're made of sugar? Get it? Let's not be doing any shooting in the chat. That seems a little extreme. Oh no, now Quasar's evil too. He's an evil Regidrago. You got your coffee, but it's not sweet enough. So, Ari, Amber, what you guys need to do is you guys need to get together, pour both of your coffees into one big container, mix them up, and then pour half into Amber's cup, half into Ari's cup, and then it'll be just right. I love my mods. I love my mods using their own opinions on what messages to unhide. Water gun. Water gun is a what's the Pokemon move? I know it's an office reference. Hachi intestine. What? Intestine. That has to be the most unique first message I've ever seen. You're insulted, you're leaving? No, you're not. You're staying here. You're not allowed to leave. Alright, we're going middle to Jellicent. Amory, don't use any water moves. Taiki Boy, start using some wide guards. You're hilarious. You are hilarious. I actually kind of like that. Your final form is just Regitato. Kudos to you, Quasar, for remembering the name of Regitato. That's a deep cut right there from the channel. No leaving until stream ends, that's right. You're all locked in. Okay, dreams last night might be quiet while you process everything. Fair enough, Keith. You do that processing. No, aw, now you're gonna make me feel bad, Reese. Okay, Reese, you can go get breakfast. That's allowed. You Dynamax needs Max Wormwind. That'll do it. You talked in your sleep last night. I mean, is it unusual for you to make noises while you're sleeping, Clocky? Dream Ball animation is kind of hitting on you. I'm not even sure what the Dream Ball animation looks like, to be honest. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to check my Pokemon Bank. I'm not sure if I've ever caught anything in a Dream Ball. I know, shocking. Oh, Razzie, that's such a gorgeous, beautiful, wonderful message. I love that. Rope, says Hustler. Correct, Amory. No genies. No genies. Dream Ball. Oh, I actually have 7 Pokemon in a Dream Ball? Wait, what? How do I have a level 100 Arceus in a Dream Ball from Unova? I don't remember that at all. Pre-2012. Alright, I got 2 Corsola, 2 Sobbles, and, oh, actually, my shiny Galarian Corsola and Cursola are in Dream Balls. I honestly don't remember where the Arceus would come from. I mean, I don't think I would have hacked. I'm trying to think of, like, Gen 5 and prior, how many different opportunities were there to get a Arceus? You wanted to send out Luxray, you have one too. Time for Battle of the Thundercats. I like that. See, here's the thing, though. It's got my OT. You're a fusion of Giratina, Rayquaza, and Regitato, the ultimate life form. That's crazy. Yeah, it's got my OT. Now, see, here's the thing, though. It says it came out from Unova back in 2012. I don't know if that's true or not, because I know that... I know that when it came to transferring things from Gen 3 to Gen 4 and from Gen 4 to Gen 5, like, it would reset the catch date from the Dream Yard. Ari, that must have been it. That must have been it. Now Hefty will be sad if you take Poliwhirl away. Why would you take Poliwhirl away? Why would you do that? I don't remember enough about Dream Yard. I mean, I know you're being facetious about Dream Yard itself, but yeah, Clocky, I'm the same way. I have very, very vague memories about the Dream stuff in Gen 5. Yeah, I can see the Arceus' OT. So I mean, I'm telling you guys right now, it's not an event Arceus. It's not an event Arceus. It's something I caught because it has my original trainer. Oh, Keith, the one that he made for you the other night? No, he didn't, but based off of your reaction, I'm pretty sure I have a very solid image in my head of exactly what it is. Based off of the comments you made, I'm pretty positive I know exactly what was in that thumbnail. Emily, good morning. How are you? Yeah, at least he's home. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to hear that, Ari. Yep, that's exactly what I thought it was going to be. That's exactly it. Bumped send message before send button before you finish your message. Uh-oh. All right, you're sending 100 what? Wendy's breakfast is your fave? I don't get Wendy's breakfast too often, but I do enjoy it. I love their I mean it's so bad for you, but I don't care because it's delicious. I love their breakfast baconator. Dreamworld was freaking cool, and the computer is also randomly really pretty. I agree, Ari. I agree. I mean, I do remember playing around with that. That was such a weird time. Like, having to get, like, on the website, and, like, they were adding these neat online features, but looking back, it was so basic in, like, how you had to do it, if you know what I mean. And I remember trying to figure out, like, how to set everything up. Like, how to connect, like, my game to the account on the computer, and it was crazy. KFC wedges, those are good. Yeah, Razzie, I recommend the breakfast baconator. I do. I enjoy it. I mean, imagine a baconator, but instead of a hamburger patty, it's sausage. I think that's what it is. Anyway, I think it's delicious, and it's got an egg on there. Saying 100% form ZYGARDE out in battle always disappointed you because in the anime it looks giant, but it looks sort of small in the games, but Sword and Shield kind of fix up the Dynamax. I agree. I'm a KFC wedge. You know what, Cheese? I'm going to take that as a compliment. But yeah, Razzie, the breakfast baconator is probably the most unhealthy thing I've ever eaten, but I love it. I think it's delicious. You want a hefty Wendy's breakfast? Get the breakfast baconator meal and pay the surcharge to switch out the coffee for an iced frosty coffee drink. Shiny Ditto, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, I can't remember what they call that thing, but like they have like the frosty coffee iced drinks. Frosty Chino, thank you, Clocky. Yes, Frosty Chino. Pay the surcharge or the upcharge to get the breakfast baconator meal with a Frosty Chino. You had to make a Pokemon Online account at the time. It was fine, but 8 years later, you came back to find out the account was banned for being named Killer Muffin. That is hilarious. You just want a hefty breakfast? I mean, don't we all? They call it a Frosty Cream Cold Brew now? That's a worse name. The AM Crunch Wrap. Ooh, you know what? I embarrassingly had Taco Bell breakfast for the first time maybe last year. And I got their breakfast burritos and I'm like, "What? It's taco it's a Mexican restaurant. Why have I not been getting breakfast burritos from Taco Bell all this time? Why would I ever get a breakfast burrito from any place other than Taco Bell?" Oh my gosh, we just beat it. Here's 101. Noah just subscribed. Thank you so much for the sub. Let's see if we get the Premier Ball. You never knew a Dream World? Yeah, it lasted for... It was like maybe a handful of months, maybe like 6 months after Black and White came out, and it lasted through the rest of Gen 5. Once everything moved to the 3DS and they started Gen 6, they shut it down. Sorry, Carson. Chats is flying. You fought the epic battle of Thundercats and nearest proved superior. Good job. And there's a notification coming through. Thank you again, Noah. Not shiny. We're going to go again. No shiny for Tacky Boy. Why does 100% ZYGARDE look like something from Ben 10? I always thought, it looked like, Ari, I think 100% ZYGARDE looks like a really, like, bad butt angel. What do you think? It also looks like a Megazord. Can't stand runny booger eggs. I'm glad you put eggs at the end there. You love ZYGARDE since it came out. I think it's really cool, and I would really like to get it shiny. Maybe this will be the chance. Do you guys want to help me see if we can get shiny ZYGARDE? I want everyone to get shiny ZYGARDE. You love runny eggs, then you can dip stuff in the runny eggs? That's true. Runny eggs on a burger is good, but you gotta be really careful because just like my good friend Amber, I have a real thing about keeping my hands clean. I don't like stuff on my hands. That's why everyone loves the McGriddle except for me. Scrambled runny eggs. Nah, you can't have your scrambled eggs be too runny. They gotta have some fluff to them. 5170 5170. They call you Captain 20 Napkins. See, I am too, Razzie. I am too, but for a different reason. If anything gets in my hand, I use an entire napkin to clean my hand, and then I take the next bite. And then I use an entire napkin to clean my hand, and I take the next bite. Kind of wish you get a ZYGARDE core like Squishy in the anime. See, that would be neat. I think that is something that's missing. Like, I think the 100% form, the 50% form, the 10% form, I think they're all cool, but I wish you could have, like, one of the little squigglies. All right, we got Cito, we got Hustler, we got Amory. Let's do this. Cito takes the Celio. Hustler takes the Doublade and switches after every turn. Anne-Marie takes the Mean Shao. What does the shiny 1% look like? That's a good question. You get so disgusting for food, just absolutely covered, hose you down type dirty. Aerie just rolls around. Just rolls around in the food and just keeps her mouth open. Just keeps her mouth open and rolls around. And it all eventually gets in there. We're going right middle. 75%, that'd be neat. I should get eating gloves. You laugh, Keith, but now you got me thinking about it. Scrambled runny eggs with sea salt and a nice toasted baguette. What? That sounds amazing. That actually sounds really good. Like on the baguette? Or just like with the baguette? Do you like use the baguette to dip into the runny eggs? 1, 2, 3, 4. Never open this door. I won't. Why are we eating gloves again? It's a good question. Oh, Taiki, you got a good point, Taiki. You do have a good point. I haven't really been paying attention to how many people have been joining in a row. I know we started off a little slow. The first DA we did this morning, we only had 3. But that's a very fair point, so thank you for bringing that up. So for the rest of the stream, if you guys can do me a favor, when we start a new Dynamax adventure, if you were in the previous one, if you could just hold up and let other people join, and then if we still have room, if there's still space available, you can join again. But no one needs to apologize except for me. I'm still getting used to being a place where enough people hang out that has to be a thing. I'm still in my head. I'm still back praying that we get like a second or third person to join. So no worries. Don't anyone apologize. What are you even talking about, Hustler? Adam, I'm doing fantastic. How you doing? You know how there's a blue ZYGARDE core in the anime? You know what? I didn't know that. I am so far behind in the anime. That sounds really cool, though. Combining the eggs with stuff. You're talking about just eggs on a breakfast plate. No, I'm with you, Cheese. I gotcha. I'm 100% with you. I don't like just runny scrambled eggs, but I do enjoy runny eggs to dip things in. But yes, if we're saying like I just want a plate of eggs, I don't want those scrambled eggs to be runny. Your foster dad, when you're going through the system, was a British man, and for breakfast he makes soft-boiled eggs and crack the top off and slice toast strips and dip into the runny yolk. He called it boily eggs and soldiers. I regret everything I just said out loud in the past 15 seconds. You got your shiny Raikou. Nice. 240 checks. Second longest D8 hunt. Congratulations, Adam. I'm glad Razzie had to dip out for 15 minutes. Oh, crap. Razzie's still here. He didn't leave yet. So, like, when I read out loud, like, by the time I'm saying words, I'm already, like, on the next line, like, in my head. Like, you know, like, I'm reading in my head faster than I'm saying out loud. And so when I got to the point where I'd say dip, I was looking at the word yolk. And then it just went horribly, horribly wrong. You're back, but you have to leave because you're busy. Mr. Intelligence, thank you for the ZYGARDE luck. Always a pleasure to see you, my friend. You've become quite an integral staple of this community, and I'm always happy to see you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Day 4 is still giggling. I'm glad I can entertain you this morning, Razzie. Started hunting for shiny Kartana after Raikou got that 22 checks, and Nihilego shine after 7 checks, both on the same day, which is insane. I need some of that luck, Adam. I need some of that luck. Gimme, gimme. You'll be talking about how much I love breakfast for at least the next 3 days. I'm glad I've given you a topic of discussion, Flocky. Oh my goodness. All right, completely unrelated to me embarrassing myself on the internet in front of everyone. After this Dynamax adventure, I will be taking my midstream break. And then we're going to come back and do the last 4 DAs of the stream. Thank you so much, Adam. I appreciate that luck. I need it. Do I consider those pics embarrassing? No. No, I don't. I think I was a very handsome lad when I was in college. I don't know what happened afterwards, but I think I was a pretty handsome lad in college. Your shiny Azelf is stuck in Oris because you can't afford Pokemon Home. Well, Hachi, you know there's a free version of Home that'll give you 1 box. I don't know if maybe you already have that and it's full, but that's an option too. Can you be in charge, please? You're never in charge. We'll see who's around when it's time to take the break. Still a good-looking guy? Yes, you are, Keith. Yes, you are. The one with the tutu and the TV. Oh, the one that my dad sent you. Oh, you can't transfer for bank with the free version? That's stupid. I didn't know that. I apologize. I apologize, Hachi. I was not aware of that. Thank you, Eri and Hachi, for setting me straight. You look like Hefty's Wario. I don't even know what to say to that, Keith. Your friend at school was wearing a tutu? Oh, yeah? I understand the purpose behind the cloud services like Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Home. I get it. There are some definite advantages to that. But man, I wish I didn't have to save all my Pokemon in the cloud. I wish I could just save them all on my games. You have a Flabébé outbreak in the water, like in the ocean. Are they spawning? I saw a couple of those, Dorian. I didn't check them, but I would imagine they would. They're probably just floating over the water. You've had fish Pokemon outbreak on land? What? I've never seen that, Clocky. What was the last game that fit the entire national dex? That would have been Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Right? Because 32, yeah, 32 times 30 is 960 Pokemon. It might not fit like all the forms, but you could definitely fit the whole dex. It's like the Pokemon still making paid subscriptions for services like Home and Bank when they are the highest grossing media franchise in the world. Well, I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you, Hachi. I think that is an absolute money grab, but you could also say that Pokemon is making paid subscription services for Home and Bank because they are the highest grossing media franchise in the world, or they are the highest grossing media franchise in the world because they are making people pay for the services. Yeah, Ari, I mean, I'm with you. I'm with you. I wish I could have all the Pokemon in one game. I really wish we could. Got all the Flabébé forms in Shiny when you went for the Shiny decks, which you have completed. That's awesome, Adam. I just finished off mine last night in Premier Balls. I had all 15 of the Flabébé line, but I needed 2 yellow Flabébé, or I needed yellow Flabébé, yellow Florges, or no. Start over, Hefty. I need yellow Flabébé, yellow Floette, blue Flabébé, blue Floette in Premier Balls. And I got those during these raids the last 2 days. Yeah, shout out again to our new member, PETA. PETA, if you're out there, thank you for being a member, and you can thank Sarah for that gifted membership. Yes, Killchain, there is a Flabébé outbreak event in Scarlet and Violet right now. Kind of like how they did the Eevees and the Clefairies. As far as I know, all the colors are available. I haven't seen a white one yet, but I'm assuming it's there. It's just rare. And apparently the odds have been significantly increased. I've heard as good as with Shiny Charm and a 60 KO and Sparkling Sandwich, odds as good as 1 in 144. No, each outbreak is a separate color. So like there'll be a yellow outbreak, there'll be a blue outbreak, there'll be a red outbreak, there'll be an orange outbreak, there'll be a white outbreak. That's how it works. How are you doing all these Flabébé outbreaks so easily? Tried this morning, instantly gave up because they were too small. Reeves, here's how I'm doing it. That's a very fair point, right? That's a very fair point. You can spend like 3 minutes looking at each individual Flabébé with the camera and wish that you've never been born. Here's how I did it. I went full Tandem Mouse mode. I just go into the raid and just start KOing everything. So like I'm sorry, the outbreak. I get to the outbreak, I save the game, I start KOing everything. If there's no shiny, I reset the game and do it again. And with the odds that low, you won't have to do it too many times. All 4 of them that I got not because I saw it, but because my hunter said, nope, I ain't attacking that. The event ends Sunday night? I'm not sure. Does it go to the 21st? Okay, thank you, Pirate Hunter. And also, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. I was saying I'm not sure because I know that the Milcery, which is the third of them, starts on the 14th, and that goes to the 21st. I wasn't sure if they were overlapping. I didn't know if the Flabebe and Litwick went until the 14th and then the Milcery started, or if Milcery is just a late edition. But from what Pirate Hunter is saying, it does go until the 21st. You did 3 egg hunts on the Flabebe, found a red Flabebe outbreak ages ago, and one Flabebe was just in the wild as you auto battle every... You know what? Prior to this event, I had never seen a Flabebe outbreak. PETA, welcome to the chat. Good to see you, my friend. Member for 2 months. That's crazy. But when they release unfinished games like Scarlet and Violet and Charge, 132 Australian for the game plus DLC, which is required if you want all the content in the game. It's just kind of stingy. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I don't have any illusions about Scarlet and Violet being a perfectly made game. From my perspective, my personal opinion, and that's all it is my personal opinion, I'm willing to live with the little issues that Scarlet and Violet has. There haven't been any glitches or anything that have been like game breaking for me. At least since they did fix the one glitch where if you had just dropped my mic. If you hatched eggs in towns, the game would reset. Like the game would just force you to quit. But at the end of the day, here's my thing. As much as I love Pokemon, and I do love Pokemon, absolutely one of my favorite franchises, obviously. I don't play Pokemon games for the story or necessarily the gameplay or necessarily the graphics. Pokemon has a very, very low bar for their games in my, as far as I'm concerned. If I want high quality graphics, if I want good storylines, if I want amazing gameplay, there's other games I play. I play Pokemon for the collectability factor of it. That's just God's honest truth. So it's never really bothered me. The lagginess in certain areas can get frustrating, but didn't stop me from getting all the shinies. PETA, hardly know, huh? Exactly. Gotta go for breakfast. Sounds good, Reeves. Enjoy your breakfast. And JJ, hello, good to see you. They shouldn't be so obviously greedy, though. I mean, that's fair, but, I've mentioned, I've brought this up several times in the past. You got to look at it from a company's perspective, from a corporation's perspective, and this isn't an opinion. This is just a fact. This is how the world works. If you really don't like the practices of a company, stop buying their products. Because they will not care about making any changes unless it affects how much money they make. So people can complain about Pokemon games. People can complain about Pokemon Go and Niantic, being crash grabby and all that. But nothing's going to change if people keep giving them money. Your wallet is your biggest voice. Speak with it. You don't like something? Don't pay for it. Don't give them money. If you're still going to buy the games, you can not like something about the games, but you kind of got to watch how... I don't want to say you got to watch. It doesn't matter how much you complain about it if you're still paying for it. Because all they care about is the fact that you're paying for it. And that's any company. That's not Game Freak. That's not Pokemon. That's not Nintendo. That's not Niantic. That's any company. If they are still making profits, if their profits are increasing, they have no reason to put in the extra labor and money to change the product. What do I think about the first Sonic movie? That was impressive, Ari. That was impressive. By the way, check number 102, not shiny. It was impressive that there was that much of a pushback on the first Sonic movie. They went back and changed things. But again, they did it for the money. They saw the writing on the wall. They saw that it was going to be a huge flop if they didn't make changes. I thought it was very bold an impressive and laudable decision they made to go back and change all the CGI before the movie came out. I'm impressed they did that instead of the studio saying, we don't care what the internet says. Just, people will buy tickets, just move forward with it. I'm very impressed they were proactive in that aspect. But that is a very, very rare occasion. And again, they didn't do it just because people didn't like how it looked. They did it because they had a pretty good idea that it was going to financially be a flop if they didn't do that. Kieran looks like he just got out of prison. He does kind of look like that. What is important is how fun the game is. Like, for example, N64, the best graphics, but one of the best games ever made. I agree, Killchain. I agree. I mean, I still love a lot of classic Nintendo and Super Nintendo games. Granted, I'm an old fart, but it's all about gameplay. It's all about enjoyment. I don't give a crap what the tree looks like in the wild area. I have never bought a game or judged a game based off of how a tree looks. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I'm sorry to all you tree lovers out there. That was the worst argument ever when Sword and Shield came out. Like, what are you talking about? You're immediately judging the game by having terrible graphics because you don't like how a tree looks? What even is that? Anyway, I'm going to go on my break. And I'll be back in a few minutes. Please hang out, chit-chat, dance if you want to. Take off if you want to. I don't know. I'm not your mom. But I'll be back in a few minutes. Hope to see you guys when I come back. Bye.
मैं तो खोया रहूं तेरी यादों में, तेरी बातों में, ना तुझे जाने मैं दूं अपने ख्यालों से। ना जाने कितने पल तूने मुझको रुलाया, फिर भी मैंने कभी ना छोड़ा तेरा साया। बेपनाह दिल को मैंने तो खुद ही
Okie dokie,
संभाला।
I'm back. How you doing? You look a little sleepy today.
तेरी यादों में तेरी बातों में ना तुझे जाने मैं
Oh no, did I forget to leave someone in
अपने
charge? Crap.
ख्यालों से
Oh no, there's absolute anarchy going on in the chat now. All right, we got 4 checks left on this stream. Let's see if we can do it. If you were in the last adventure, I asked that you hold up to see if we can get some other people in. It went poorly. Democracy went poorly.
मैं तो खोया रहूं उन
Democracy
लम्हों के
went poorly on an
तुझको
internet
मेरी
chat
यादों में
box. That's
ना कुछ
it's
पाया
hard to
मैंने
believe.
फिर भी खोया हूँ दिल से पूरा सुकून तन्हा दिल रोया था जिस दिन तूने छोड़ा था
All right. Let's do this.
फिर भी क्या
5170 5170. Come help me. Can't do this without you. We have the God path. Please follow instructions. If you were in the last one, please hold on. Yada yada yada. Sword and Shield looks nicer in a lot of ways than Scarlet and Violet. I think they both have their pros and their cons. We got Taiki Boy. We got Hustler.
तेरी बातों में ना तुझे जाने मैं अपने
I'm
ख्यालों
proud of you,
से
Ari. And we got Keith Stroganoff. All right, let's do this. Taiki Boy takes the C. Leo. Hustler takes the Dewblade. Keith, you're taking the Mean Shao. "41 likes. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you guys so much. And Vahid, good to see you, buddy. How you been? We're going to go right middle. And Hustler's going to take everything we battle. I'm going to be very, very upset if we do not get this today and I have to collect another 90 Dynite ore. This is the worst thing ever. Ari is a precious glob of mayo, Hercules. I love that. Anyone going for the cryogonal in Pokemon Go today? It's a fair point, Cheese. You might. I'm not gonna like go out of my way to get it, but if I happen to come across one while I'm going about my day, I'm gonna be pretty happy. Tyler, what's going on? I'm doing well, thank you. I'm glad you're doing well. You have a cryogonal and Violet? Me too. Me too. But I like using Pokemon Go as kind of like a secondary living dex. I don't put nearly as much effort into Pokemon Go as I do the mainline games, though. But I also know that apparently Bergmite and Snorunt have increased shiny odds today as well, and those will be appearing in the wild, so I'd be happy with those. I don't have any of those shiny either. You need to transfer your shiny Mew from Go to Home. I am finally at like under 400,000 experience away from hitting level 40. I was so mad at myself earlier. I don't know if Dorian is still lurking, but Dorian and I have been really close to being best buddies for a long time. And admittedly, I've been terrible with gifts the last month or so. And so one of the tasks in one of the research recently was to give a gift. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, Dorian sent me a gift. I'll send him a gift. And I didn't realize until after I sent him the gift that that was the last gift we needed to give each other to hit best buddies. And so I didn't drop an experience egg or a lucky egg before I gave him the gift, so I didn't get the double experience on the Best Buddies, and I was very mad at myself. You're level 37? Nice. Your Jirachi and me were called Mozart and Beethoven? I like that. That's pretty cool. Anyone have the green one of 3 legendary weather Pokemon or the birds? Oh, are you talking about Tornadus? Sean, are you looking for a Tornadus? Yeah, Clock, you don't get the experience so you go back to the main map screen, but I had to go back to the main map screen in order to go to my items in order to drop the lucky egg. So by the time that happened, it didn't happen. Hustler, I appreciate the light goal, but we already pinned you up today, buddy. Let's see if we can get a light goal of 55 from somebody. I don't know if anyone has a spare Tornadus for Sean, who's looking for that, willing to trade a heat ran. Another place you can check out Sean is our Discord. We have a trades channel in there as well. All right, so thank you so much, Cito. I'm going with the first one I see. Hey, this is a Christmas song. You can't open gifts because you have over 100 plus extra items in your bag. Aw, dang, Amory. I hate that. I am not a fan of that mechanic in games where you have limited inventory. Y'all remember the first gen Pokemon games where you had a limited inventory? Actually, I think maybe second gen had limited inventory too, but first gen inventory was terrible. It looks like it, Hercules. Oh, there you go. Sean, Hachi's willing to help you out. You guys can feel free to use the chat to do the trade. We're not a big enough channel that's really gonna, be bothersome or anything if you guys want to do the trade in chat. Yeah, all the light goals are very nice and very much appreciated. So just to try and keep it fair, I just always go with the first one that shows up in live chat. That's true, Tyler. I didn't even think about that. It is kind of a Christmassy ZYGARDE, isn't it? Green is a Christmas color too. Exactly, Ari. Yeah, for those of us on the East Coast of the United States of America, the Pokemon Go event starts in 16 minutes, actually. The Pine Tree Snake, that's what they call it. All right, Hustler takes this. It's 2 a.m. for you, Hachi? Dang, that is late. That is way past my bedtime. All right, we're going middle. Taiki Boy, make sure you don't use any water moves. And Keith, you can start using some wide guards. So we don't get hit by Icy Wind or Dazzling Gleam. I still gotta change my pants in this game. You were up until midnight watching Frozen 2? I still haven't seen Frozen 2. Is it good? I'm going to sleep at 10, waking up at 8. That's 10 hours. That's a lot of sleep, Ari. Do you feel refreshed when you wake up, or do you feel sleepy? You're always up until midnight or later? Not me. Not me. I try and get to bed between like 10 and 11. Sometimes a little bit later. But the alarm goes off every morning at 5:45. Frozen 2 is great? Okay. Yeah, I'm a little behind on my Disney movies. More refreshed than tired? That's good. You work evenings? Oh, okay. I didn't know that, Anne-Marie. Nice. Well, I don't know if that's nice. It's nice that I learned something new about you. Normal fairy. Yeah, Carly always aims for 10 hours of sleep. However, Carly's aim is pretty bad. Her aim is like a stormtrooper. Did that get deleted? What, normal fairy? No. I don't get it. Oh, that would be very insulting, Ari. I get it now. Last time Carly got 10 hours of sleep, Brexit happened. See, that's why she's not allowed to sleep, because when she sleeps, big things happen. I recently traded a shiny Grimmsnarl for a walking wake. Do you think that's a worthy trade? Hachi, that's a good question. I would say that it probably was a fair trade in the fact that currently you can't get a walking wake, whereas you can always hunt for another shiny Grimmsnarl. Now, if the Indigo Disc comes out next week and we find out there's like a million walking wakes in Area 0, you might be thinking, dang, what'd I do? But based off of the information that you had at the time, I think that was a fair trade. Maddie P, what is going on, buddy? Good to see you. Also, I noticed during my break, we got another new subscriber. Apparently someone whose subs are private. They aren't public. So whoever you are out there that subbed earlier, becoming sub number 1502, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Got you wheezing. Is that Galarian or Cantonian? Your routine is your Squish Lord. Ari, I haven't heard you say Squish Lord in so long. I love that. Yes. Ah, perfect sense. You think the Paradox Pokemon Legendaries are going to be event only? It very well could be. It very well could be. I got a feeling though, and I could be totally wrong. I got a feeling that you will be able to hunt the Walking Wake, the Iron Leaves, and the other things in Area 0. I could be completely wrong, but maybe I'm just being optimistic. I think it is possible. All right, here we go. Keith is going to spam Wide Guard. Hustler is going to spam Icy Wind. Taiki Boy, you Dynamax as soon as you can and spam Max Hailstorm. And if you can't Dynamax yet, spam Ice Beam. I'm an eye doctor? What? No, don't cry, Hashi, because you're gonna be able to reclaim that shiny Grimmsnarl easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If you have Teal Mask, which I'm assuming you do, just reset the days until you get a Grimmsnarl outbreak. Grimmsnarl is here's the thing. Grimmsnarl, fantastic shiny, amazing shiny, incredible shiny. So easy to hunt. Not because the odds are better or anything like that, but because it is big and it is an obvious shiny. So like you don't have to focus too hard on it. You know what I mean? Unlike going for like a I don't know, like a shiny Tandem Mouse or something. Optimistic optometrist joke. Razzie. I know that if Pokemon were real, we'd probably all be passed away, but you like to delude yourself into believing that Giratina would think you're special because you're so loyal and he'd protect me. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, that'd be the case. We got Grimmsnarl as an Impidimp in the area behind Bellamy and Shield. Oh, okay. Is that... I can't tell if that's Dorian or Miles. I'm going to assume... I'm going to assume that's Dorian. Daniel, what's going on? Good to see you. I'm not a pessimist. I'm an optometrist. Oh, speaking of which, for anyone that cares, I did have my follow-up appointment with the ophthalmologist yesterday about my eye. Eye's all good now. I still can't wear my contacts for a month, but the eye is all better. I got a passing grade. So I know everyone was staying up late worrying, but yeah, I'm all good now. So yeah, I won't be wearing my contacts again until the new year. Well, Hachi, just remember that even if you no longer have that particular Grimmsnarl, you still have the story. You still had the experience. And no one can ever take that away from you. That's it. You know, it's funny, Ari. I was sitting in the doctor's office yesterday having that exact same thought. Like, you know what? I'm 43 years old. I should know what the difference is between optometrist and ophthalmologist. And honestly, I'm not sure. I have guesses, but I could be completely wrong. Win-win-win. That's right, Daniel. So my guess is, I mean, I've already looked stupid once on stream today. Might as well go for a second. My guess is that an optometrist focuses exclusively on eye exams, glasses, and contacts, whereas an ophthalmologist is more of a doctor of the eye and deals with things like infections, glaucoma, corneal scars, things like that. That would be my guess. I could be completely wrong. Like giving away Pokemon, think of adventures they'll have with other trainer, but you also worry that they'll just rot in a box. I understand that. Back before I was a streamer, all my extra shinies, I would just wonder trade or surprise trade or whatever the trade is called in that particular generation. I would wonder trade away my extra shinies, and I would feel good about it until I got into the streaming community and I was told that basically if I wonder traded a shiny Pokemon, the person that received it probably assumed it was hacked and probably immediately released it. Razzie, of course. Of course you can. What even kind of question is that? Let's just say, Hefty, if you were in Keith's stream last night for you anyway, then you would know the answer to the 7-year-old comment. See, that's what I get for not being in everyone's streams. I miss out on a lot of good inside jokes. You love the videos of doctors breaking cataracts inside people's eyes. Love is kind of weird, not gonna lie, Ari. But I will say that, and maybe it's just because I've been wearing contacts for a very long time, eye stuff doesn't bother me. I know a lot of people get sketched out with eye stuff. It doesn't bother me. I have no problem seeing eye things. Decidueye, thank you for the Kirklurks. And again, Decidueye, happy belated birthday. I am sorry I didn't get a chance to see you yesterday. You always GTS trade, Wonder trade, and group trade shinies in home because you don't think they'll release them. That's a fair point. That's probably the best way to do it. All right, let's finish off the ZYGARDE. Your dad's 38. It's a good age. Yeah, Tyler, Keith just DM'd me what happened. That's pretty funny. But yeah, we'll keep it out of the chat. I mean, just you know, you get it. You get it. Not there's anything wrong with that per se, but yeah, Ari's absolutely right. We want to keep some things out of the chat that that YouTube might have a problem with down the road. Can't get enough of them. You watched all the ones that have been uploaded to YouTube. All of them? You watched all of them? Yeah, no worries, Tyler. No worries. Every single one. That's a lot, Ari. Okay, you know what, Ari? Since you just shared a really weird and disturbing thing about yourself, I will do the same thing. Hey, JK, what is going on, buddy? Good to see you. Here we go. Let's see if check 103 is the magic number. We got JK Street himself, the king of Dynamax Adventures in the chat. Hopefully he brought the luck. But Ari, because of Hefty Mom, I gotta blame her. And I haven't watched in a while, but I went through a period where I would binge watch Dr. Pimple Popper, the lady that handles all the weird, like, growths and things like that that people have on their skin. It was a weird, weird fascination. All right, thank you guys all for the shiny luck. Let's see if 103 is a magic number. It is not, so we are going to go again. And Daniel, thank you for the sub. No, Tyler, no reason to apologize. No reason to apologize. You know, I think this happens a lot, and there's no reason why I need to get into this, but I'm going to, because I'm running out of things to say. Our mods do an incredible job. Our mods are the safeguards of the channel, of course, against things like spammers and toxic people and stuff like that. But also, they just watch out for the best interest of the channel as far as when it comes to what YouTube likes and dislikes to happen in a stream, particularly one that is not flagged as 18+. So when the mods say things or do things, a lot of the times they're doing it not with any personal ill intent or anger, but just doing it to keep the channel kind of clean. So I could probably count on one hand the number of people the mods have had to like actually deal with because those people were an issue. Typically, it's just more of dealing with the content than it is the person. So no worries. Trust me, if you get on the mod's bad side, you'll know that you're on their bad side. But a lot of times, it's just to kind of keep everything cleaned up. You know what I mean? All right, let's do this. The event started. It is 10 a.m. in Eastern Standard Time. All right, if you were in the last Dynamax adventure, please don't join right away. We're going to see if we can get some new people in here. Hustler, you're killing me. You're killing me, man. If it wasn't for the fact that we got Razzie in here, I would reset this. I'm not going to lie. But we got Razzie in. So you are skating by. Daylight, what is up, my dear? Good to see you. I know, Razzie. I know. You got all three remaining Ultra Beast shinies this week. Nihilego, Blacephalon, and Guzzlord. Good job, JK.
I don't know how you did it, but I need an explanation. Yes, I can't get over the day with
Daylight, how you been? I've missed you. I need your Daylight luck on the ZYGARDE. Not that I only miss you because of your luck, but I also miss you because you are a wonderful person. All right, right, middle. Maddie, good morning, Maddie. How are you? Keith gifting 5 memberships. What the hey? You just woke up, Maddie? Well, thank you for starting your day with us. We got Petrus, Austin, Mimic You, Punch Gramps, and Rizwana. Absolute snipes, Keith. Look at them snipes. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm doing okay. How you doing, Mega Leader? It was all a blur. Uh-oh, Maddie. What did you get into? Matt got a shiny Guzzlord about 10 to 15 minutes before you got yours. Dang, that's awesome. It's a who's who of who? Razzie, I love that. I'm stealing that. Hey, Daniel, you have a good day too. Thank you for being here. Your second account didn't get one. Yeah, Hustler. If it's under the same account, like the same email address, then it's gonna be a branded account, and branded accounts don't get gifted memberships. How's a God Path? Got any shinies you had to drop? No, because I'm only catching the ZYGARDE Daylight. I would not be able to stop myself from crying tears of sadness if I phased on the ZYGARDE. So I'm only catching the ZYGARDE. Oh, it's a different account. It's not a different profile. Okay. Well, I think it is. It's your dad's account. Your dad's profile is Mighty Munchkin. Your dad's main channel is Mighty Munchkin. No. Then it's a branded account. It would have to be the main. It'd have to be the main profile for an account. So, like, for example, with me, my main account that, or my main profile for the account that I created with my email address is something different. And then I created another profile called Hefty517. And Hefty517 is what I stream with, but Hefty517 is a branded account because it's a secondary profile on the main account. Oh, so Mr. 1900 Hustler is his main account. Well, then, yeah, Hustler should be available for a gifted membership, but your other one would not be available. That's right. It's like everlasting Godstoppers. At least it would cause me to stay up late, which gives me time to trade ore. Razzie, why you beat me when I'm down? I was moaning, I was whining, I was other words that I can't see on streaming to Razzie last night about getting that ore. I just should not talk in today's stream. Everything I say, I am not thinking about beforehand. You're in 2 streams at once? Nice. Opinion on the way they did the Shaman and Dark Ride events in BDSP. I wish they would have done the same way they did the Arceus. I do feel like mythicals should be hard to get. I feel like there should be more than just... I don't think the mythicals should be available to everyone within a game. I think there should be external things that you need to do in order to get a mythical. However, I am against mythicals being time locked. I'm fine with like needing... Okay, like here's a perfect example. Yeah, Razzie, just spam wide guard. If Razzie, if you get to like less than 6 wide guard, then just start attacking. Good morning, Hefty Mom. Good to see you. Okay, like I know they weren't shiny huntable, but here's a perfect example. Was it Jirachi? The Mew and Jirachi in BDSP. You couldn't get a Mew and Jirachi in BDSP. You're gonna head out. You're not even gonna finish the Dynamax adventure. You couldn't get a Mew or Jirachi in BDSP unless you had save data from Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee and Sword or Shield. I'm fine with that. With Arceus, you needed to have Legends Arceus, you had to have beat it, you had to have gotten the National Dex, etc. in order to get Arceus. I'm good with that. I'm not good with getting mystery gift items to access a hunt, and those mystery gift items being, limited time only. I actually think giving access to mythicals because of other save files on your Switch is probably one of the most ingenious things they've come up with in a while. I think that makes perfect sense. I think it's a good balance. It rewards players that play the other games, but doesn't penalize people that get into it later on in life. How was yoga, Mom? Looking forward to Fix Me Breakfast. I am looking forward to that too. Hachi, that would make sense. That would be kind of cool. I mean, I have no belief, I have no delusions that this would ever happen. But wouldn't it be cool if they continued to update things? Like, after Scarlet and Violet came out, or even after the DLC, the Indigo DLC comes out, there's a new Pokemon you could get in Sword and Shield, or a new Pokemon you get in BDSP, based off of having that save data. I think that'd be pretty cool. And it would give those older games a little bit more replayability. Sweet. Hefty Mom. This morning, we hit 1,500 subscribers. I was not even expecting it. Go for it, Razzie. Get that Jellicent. I think Keith left when I was going off on my little diatribe there, didn't he? Keith, did you leave or am I making that up? He's right here. I don't know why I thought he left. Masquerada, Gardevoir, Dragapult, Lucario, Gyarados, and Vigavolt. That's a good team, JK. Running a Bulu raid. Hey, thanks again. The last couple streams for all the off-stream help. I know Pirate Hunter helped me out with getting the Tapu Koko path, and Lysithea helped me out with getting a Hisuian Voltorb in a Premier Ball. And I hate to do this again, but I got to ask for a little bit more help. If anybody out there has a path for Tapu Lele, hit me up on Discord. You do, Razzie? You up for a DA later on today? The other day you got two shiny Caterpie at the same time, and then a shiny Bulbasaur like a minute later, and then another Caterpie on the way out of the forest. Hachi, that's amazing. Congratulations. I haven't touched it in a couple days, but I've been working on a Tangela hunt in Let's Go, I think since Monday. It's rough. It's rough. I don't know if there's any better places I'm not aware of, other than that little patch of grass below Pallet Town. I already phased on Eradicate. Beaucoup de nos amis Julien là-bas. Hefty Mom, we try and keep the chat in English here so that we know that you're not saying any swears. But thankfully, I know just enough French to know what that means, and you're right, that is a lot of friends. Thank you very much. I'm a young buck. I'm not sure if I would go that far, JJ, but thank you. Tangela is a cool shiny. It is. It is. I like Tangela. I like Tangrowth. I need to get them in Premier Balls. I'm a little nervous about this one. I'm definitely going to have to do some Golden Raspberries. Because I'm still having trouble even with regular Raspberries and Great Balls with catching the Tangelas to get the catch combo up. It's super cool. It is super cool. Trey Frey. That's right, Razzie. No, Hefty Mom can do no wrong. We've been on a full odds hunt for Scyther and Silver for months now. Dang, yeah, that's scary. I don't know if I could do Gen 2 hunts. You know what? That's, I mean, I guess I am. I'm doing the Celebi. I haven't touched it in a couple months, but I'm doing the Celebi in Crystal. And I did get the shiny Smoochum from an odd egg, but, you know, other than that, I don't think I could do a Gen 2 hunt. That's you making a face. That's a good face there, Tyler. It's a great capital O face. Airy. Razzie, how you looking on wide guards? Looking good? Alright, good. Good. Gut. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen Gut in a while. Gonna try and trade the Scyther to a friend with home premium and gold, and then they will transfer to Legends, and you'll have a Cleavor with a little Game Boy icon. Hachi, that's... Ooh, that would be such a flex. I am jealous of that. That will be such a flex. You know what? I might do some Celebi hunting this weekend. I haven't touched it in a while. That's something I could do like while I'm trading ore too. The only thing is I won't be able to keep track of the number. That's okay. Gotta finish up this Pancham SOS hunt I'm doing first though. Not even have the first steps yet. Find a Scyther and find... Okay, I mean, that's fair, Hachi. Heck, the number's going to be like 12k. Yeah, and I'm only at... I think I'm at 2750 right now. 2,750 is where I'm at right now on the Celebi. So what I gotta do, and I'm kind of just like saying this out loud, I'm kind of like thinking out loud here. What I gotta do is once the Indigo Disc comes out and we get a final confirmation of everything that's available on the Indigo Disc, I gotta go back and look at what I still need in Premier Balls and see what things I need to get on the 3DS via, you know, X and Y, Oris, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and Celebi and Crystal, obviously. And start focusing on those, because I don't think that Bank's going to shut down, you know, immediately in April when the rest of the 3DS online services do. I don't think it's going to happen, but it is a reminder that there is a limited life of Bank, and I need to start getting through those. Guess how many times you play through Sword and Shield? I'm going to guess 2. GG's, everybody. Let's see if 104 is a magic number. Hefty is my favorite odd egg. That's the sweetest thing you've ever said, Big Cheese. Lion Spear, what's going on? Good to see you. You can thank Sarah for that. I mean, I don't know that with 100% certainty, but I'm going to guess because she gifted, like, I don't know, 50, 60 memberships today. 002 in advance. All right, is 104 the number? It is not. We go again, and I know Keith said that he wants to jump in. All right, I've been very nice about this. I've been, I'm sure according to some people here, a little too nice about this. So I am going to have to put on my stern, hefty face here. If you were in the last Dynamax adventure and you jump in before I say you can, I will quit out of the adventure, and we will do that until people listen. Here's my stern face. I didn't like using that, but here we are. It's my Howard Stern face, yes. Nice reference. Thank you for letting me join. Razzie, thank you for joining. Always an honor. 51705170. Oh, how do you join Hachi? I'm sorry, you asked that earlier and I completely forgot. Okay, you know what? We're not going to start it up quite yet because I want Hachi to get a chance. I think it's that. Oh, Tyler, you're right. It might have been Keith. Keith, I apologize. I did not mean to downplay the 5 gifted memberships you gave at all. But I don't know. Maybe it's just DA. I should stop guessing who gifted memberships to who. Okay, there we go. All right, so Hachi, make sure you're online. You know what? I'm just going to walk us through the steps here so everyone can see it again. So, you hit the Y button. You make sure you're online. Make sure at the bottom it says local communication next to the plus button. That means you're online. Make sure you got the internet going on. Once you're online and you're in the max layer here, you talk to this lady. She says, would you like to embark on a Dynamax adventure? You say, yes, please. According to my notes, you might know how to find certain Pokemon. Which Pokemon would you like to set out to find today? I'm going to pick ZYGARDE. Everyone else is going to pick anything is fine. Say pick anything is fine. Would you like to save your adventure? Yes, you do. Because if you don't, you get kicked out. Rosie, what's going on? Then you get to this screen, except instead of the ZYGARDE silhouette, you're going to have a question mark there. You're going to hit the plus button. That's going to prompt you to put in an 8-digit link code. That 8-digit link code is 5170 5170. Hit the plus button again. It's going to say your link code says 5170 5170. Is that correct? You say yes. And then you hit invite others. And that's how we meet up. We got Keith. Who else is going to join? We got Taiki. We got room for one more. Oh, Rosie, you charged your phone while you're sleeping? Good job. Proud of you. What? I'm just proud that you charged your phone when you were sleeping. That's a good time to charge it. I think everyone should charge their phone when they're sleeping. But where's your pen? Is it under the bed? All right, we are now opening it up. Even if you were in the last Dynamax adventure, feel free to jump in now. Cito, all right, let's do this. Look at that. We got two beautiful score bunnies on there. Handsome, handsome carpet, and then me. Billy, no shinies today. What the heck? Ramon, what's going on? Good to see you. Your name in game is Liam. All right, Hachi, we're going to try and get you in on the next one, buddy, if you're going to be around, if you're available. Pangoro, C. Leo, Dewblade, and Minchow. What the hefty indeed, Billy.
I know I don't waste time. I try to make myself believe.
Yahachi, you going to be around in about 20 minutes? We're going right middle. Taiki Boy switches after every battle. Cito spams Aura Sphere for the first two battles, and ZYGARDE for the last two. You think of an animal pen. That's interesting, Tyler. That's interesting. Because, yeah, there's lots of words that have many definitions, and I find it fascinating that for you, when you see the word pen, you go with the animal pen type definition. Well, I think that you'll be getting a shiny Boldore this run. I hope you do, buddy. You deserve it. 225 will be around for at least 4 hours. Well, unfortunately, we will not be streaming for 4 hours, but we will be streaming for a little bit longer. So yeah, Hachi, if you want to get all set up, I would love to have you in the next Dynamax adventure we do, as long as this ZYGARDE is not shiny. And of course, there is nothing as part of the Pokemon Go event that is currently spawning in my backyard. No snow runs, no bird mites. What's up, Rosie? You're having a good day? I'm glad to hear that, Ramon. You hit 100 subs last night. Congratulations, Rosie. That's amazing. Maddie P, what do you have going on today? I know you got your member stream, right? Naturally has Tears of the Kingdom boss music stuck in your head. Nice. As soon as I asked you what you were doing, I remembered the member stream, which I guess is kind of a faux pas to mention, so I apologize. Gonna be giving everyone here FOMO that aren't members. And kudos Maddie P on the 1K subs. Well deserved. Airbnb cats meowing dramatically. Exactly. Billy, what do you have going on today, if you're still here? Really disappointed that Morlo won't be in the DLC. That is disappointing. Shiinotic is actually my favorite fairy type Pokemon. It was such a beast in Ultra Sun and Moon. I think your copy of Violet knows you haven't played in a while. Got shiny Growlithe, Vulpix, and Litwick on one sandwich with 15 minutes to spare. Finished 3 lines in 15 minutes. Eric, oh my goodness. Fantastic. That is awesome, dude. Congratulations. All beautiful shinies, too. I still have to get a Petalil. I have one more Petalil to get, and I really don't want to. Opinion on shiny Golisopod? I like it. I think the white and the red is a nice clean look. I don't think it's as good as the Wimpod shiny, but I do like it. No, Razzie, it wasn't. So I got the one on stream that one time a couple months ago, and then I've been going for it every time I've seen a Petalil outbreak since. And then when I DM'd you the other day, that was my second. I still need one more. So the finally didn't mean I'm done. The finally meant I finally found another. Yeah, it's stinky. Oh my gosh, a new light goal. Thank you, Part Hunter. But I did finally get the last Vullaby I needed. I don't know why I personally had such a problem telling the shiny Vullaby from the non-shiny Vullaby in Scarlet and Violet. But I did get that done. That was another painful hunt that I did not enjoy. A few weeks ago, I know Razzie knows about this. A few weeks ago, I finally got the Dynamo and the Electric, so that line's done. So I think the Petalil. think the Petalil, the 3-family mousehold, and I feel like there's one other thing I'm forgetting are the last things I need to hunt currently in Scarlet and Violet and Premier Balls. I feel like there's one other. Oh, Barboach, of all things. Of all things, Barboach. Does Barboach have outbreaks? Because I swear I've never seen one. Don't you love someone struggle with 40 plus packages, get through a small door at the post office, not offer help? That is pretty entertaining to watch, Big Cheese. You need a Barboach or a Whiscash? I got a Whiscash a few weeks ago. I found an outbreak for those. Kitakami DLC, they do near the waterfall. Alright, so I've just been having bad luck with resetting outbreaks. And when you said that, that just reminded me I was totally wrong. I still need to get all 3 Basculins. I hope you stub your toe on a sharp corner. Jeez. I mean, it's not entertaining when it's you. It's entertaining when it's other people. It's entertaining when it's not my friends. So I'm kind of torn right now with what I do after stream. Do I relax for a bit and then later on this evening get the Dynite ore? Or do I just get the Dynite ore out of the way now and then enjoy the rest of the day? It was me, that's the point. Well, then no, I don't like that cheese. I do not like that at all. Harvest can increase grass type spawns in Gen 7, yes. Or I'm sorry, Gen 8. In Gen 8 they can. Correct. Give the ZYGARDE this check, enjoy the rest of your day. Pirate Hunter, I think that's probably the best option right there. I like that. Thank you. Actually, Hercules, that brings up a good question. I'm not positive. Do the abilities like Harvest, Flash Fire, Magnet Pull, Static, do those work in Gen 8 or Gen 9? I don't think they do. Do they take away those abilities? Because I think they got kind of like replaced with the sandwiches. Pretty sure they don't work in Gen 9. I didn't think so. Yeah. You know, it's funny. I remember back before Scarlet and Violet came out, having this conversation with people. Like, so, you know, a few generations ago, they started with Magnet Pull, Static, and Lightning Rod, being able to increase the chance of Steel and Electric type wild encounters. And then in Gen 8, they added Flash Fire, Storm Drain, and Harvest to increase fire, water, and grass type encounters. And having this conversation with a lot of people, like, you know, hey, it'd be cool if they had like one of those abilities for each type. Like, I know Razzie and I have thought for years that Shadow Tag should increase the number of ghost encounters. And so that was something that I was talking about a lot before Scarlet and Violet, is that I hope that they increase those types of abilities. And they kind of did by introducing the whole sandwich system. Bella, what it do? How are you, my dear? All right, here we go. Here we go, Keith. Dynamax as soon as you can. Taiki Boys, spam Icy Wind. And Sito use ZYGARDE. You wish Scarlet and Violet had repels and spell tag. You know, I think those things are kind of becoming a little bit unnecessary as we move more and more towards overworld encounters only. Because that just becomes like a dodge game, right? Gotta run. Matty P, have a fantastic day, buddy. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you have a good one, bud. Doing laundry yesterday and came out of the room, and the preteens came in the building with McDonald's and one shouted, "Thanks, bestie." Oh, the days. What, of having friends get you food? Those are good days. No running in the halls. That's right. Didn't really experience your preteens? Oh, I'm sorry, JJ. All right, let's take out this ZYGARDE. Ron G, are you around still? You lurking, Mr. Owl? Yeah, I've heard that, JJ. After a talk a couple weeks ago, your cousin's finally paying rent. Ah, that's good, Keith. I'm glad to hear that. Yes, Hachi, Poliwhirl is, in fact, my favorite Pokemon. I think it's adorable. Ron's probably in the bathroom right now. Do I prefer Politoed or Poliwrath? Good question. I think that Poliwrath is a better evolution, but I think as far as a design and a shiny, I prefer Politoed. What I mean by that is I think Politoed is a really cool looking Pokemon. It's got a beautiful shiny, but it doesn't feel like an evolution to Poliwhirl. Like, I mean, there's the obvious similarities, but it's just such a different look. I think it feels a little bit out of place in the family. So I would say I prefer Politoed as a Pokemon. I prefer Poliwrath as an evolution. Shiny Cornholio, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. How you been? You really like Magearna? Magearna is a cool Pokemon. I would love for them to release a shiny Pokeball Magearna. I forget what the name of that form is called. Yeah, Rosie, I did. I'll be honest, Rosie, I didn't know that you posted content. But now I know. Finally into the holiday season of Christmas parties. Parties are fun. Original form. Thank you, Hachi. Feels like Poliwag. It could evolve into Politoed, but Poliwhirl shouldn't. Poliwag. I could see that. I could see that, Airy. I see what you mean. Because, like, Poliwag is just like, you know, he's a little guy. He's kind of like a round bundle of adorable. And you can really kind of do anything with the body. Like, you can stretch it and smush it into whatever you want to. But Poliwhirl's body seems to be already so formed that it doesn't it's hard to change from that to a Politoed. I agree with you, Ari. I never thought about it that way, but I agree. If they had changed how the evolution works, and if it was Poliwag that had a branched evolution instead of Poliwhirl, I think I'd be more accepting of Politoed into the family. Ari, you so smart. Correct, Hachi. Yep, you attach the King's Rock to the Poliwhirl and trade it. Same thing with Slowpoke into Slowking. Here's a question for you guys. I know what my answer is. What Pokemon out there that does not currently have an evolution would you like to see get an evolution? Oh my gosh, Ari, we are on the same page. Furfrou, that's a good choice, Ari. The answer is 4. You might need to change the question. Fair enough, Keith. I like you, Keith. Zangoose and Seviper deserve evolutions. Nice, nice. I could see that. Sableye, Minior. These are all good choices. I like these. Mimikyu. You want to see an evolved Mimikyu? Would it be wearing like a Raichu costume? Oh, Raichu disguise. GG's, everybody. 105. Let's see if that's the magic number. Like, see, all the Pika clones getting evolution. Yeah, because I guess Palmy and, depending on whether you count Meryl or not, are the only ones that have gotten evolutions, huh? Tauros got an evolution to a biped. You know what? I like that area. I like that a lot. Raichu. Patchy Raichu. That's fun. Here we go. Is it shiny? No. Amber said Shuckle. Yeah, Amber just wants Shuckle to get an evolution so that she can give Shuckle an Eviolite and have, like, ridiculous defenses. I know her strat. I know she's playing competitive. Alright, guys, we are going to do one more DA, but I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, here we go. Absol or Scyther? Kanga, because doesn't Mr. Mime have a pre-evo, but Kango doesn't. Same with Magmar and the rest of them. Yeah, Amber, I agree with that. I would love to see a pre-evolution Kangaskhan, like just the little baby. Whoa, Ari would go even further and say that Kangaskhan should be the 3rd evolution. Have they ever done that? Have they ever retroactively made a Pokemon the 3rd evolution? Obviously, we've had pre-evolutions. But has there ever been 2 pre-evos? I don't think there has. Kanto Surfetch would be cool. I agree, that'd be cool. Magmar. Well, Magmar's the 2nd one, though. Right? He is to, like, So like in Gen 2, they added a, yeah, that's what I mean, a pre-evolution. So like the existing Pokemon that used to not have any evolution line, if they ever later on went back and made that the third form. Scyther and Bisharp have evolved forms. They do. The beta Gen 2 Farfetch'd Evo. You know what? I thought I had seen all the beta? What the heck is beta? All the beta information, but I don't remember ever seeing a beta Farfetch'd evolution from Gen 2. I'd like to see that. All right, here we go. This is going to be the last Dynamax adventure of the day. Hachi, are you ready? Are you ready to jump in here? I want to make sure you get a chance to do one of these. You ready? Okay. Here we go. Guys, if you could be so kind and so polite, as I know you are, to wait until we get Hachi in here. And then we'll open it up. Hachi's been waiting so patiently. All right, the code is 51705170. And I know you told me what your in-game name was, but I already forgot. Streamer brain and old man. No short-term memory. Liam, that's it. Liam, fantastic name. Jody, what's going on? This morning you feel like a cup of seawater. Twilight, are you a little salty? What are you salty about? You named the Christmas tree at your work, Liam? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. All right, Hachi, are you searching? Just in terms of vibe. Okay, I got you, Twy. How you doing, buddy? You're a Trevenant. Yeah, Hachi, did you put in the link code? You used to watch my streams? I know, I remember you, Jody. There we go. We got Liam. Who else is going to be jumping in? This is the last Dynamax adventure of the stream. Feel free to jump in. Anyone is welcome. Even if you were in the last one. We got about a minute 20 left. You're doing great. I'm so happy to hear that, Twy. Did everyone leave? Oh, there we go. We got that. How did that happen? That is weird. We got Anne-Marie in here. Somehow we need a third. How the hey? There we go. We got Keith. All right, let's do this. What a team we have here. All right, so Hachi, here's what you're going to do. Hachi, you're going to take the C-Leo. You're going to hold on to it the entire Dynamax adventure. Hachi, you are the most important person on this team because you're going to be doing all the damage against ZYGARDE. You grab that C-Leo and you hug it and you don't let it go for anything. You got me? Keith is going to take the Dew Blade and then switch out after every battle because Keith is extremely greedy. He wants all the Pokemon. Anne-Marie is going to be using the Mean Shao and will be protecting us with Wide Guard because Anne-Marie is a very protective person. You're the C-Leo man. All right, so here we go. We're going to go right, and then middle. Bandu, hello. How are you? You're the C-Leo man, not the Walrein woman. That's right. All right, we're going right to the Boldore. Sir C-Leo. I like that. Sir C-Leo. Ron G. Are you still in the bathroom? I had to investigate a loud noise in your neighbor had a box truck delivering something. Oh, that might be the Christmas present that I sent you. Tell them that they delivered to the wrong house. Just run out there screaming, that's mine, get away. Cold Sakai, what is going on, buddy? Thank you for the Kirklerks. Hope you've been doing well. Mr. G, do you want to start looking? Would I use a Spheal as a volleyball? As long as I had the Spheal's consent. I wouldn't want to do it unless the Spheal enjoyed it too. Actually, I think that's for me. You not have Nintendo Online membership? I'm sorry. We were talking about that earlier. I personally think that stinks. I think it's sad that Nintendo got so greedy that they charge people to use online services. I miss the old days where all you need to do is have an internet connection. You love going clubbing for Spheals? Oh my gosh, jeez. You think Spheal would enjoy being a volleyball? We'll have to ask him next time we see him. But, says Jody. Alright, Keith takes the Boldore. Keith's very greedy. He wants all the Pokemon. Blame Microsoft. I pretty much do for everything. You used to tell people at the movies that you think they were in your seat and then act confused when they explain general admission. Keith, you crack me up. We're going right against the Beware. It's close to Christmas. It sure is. Can you believe it? Only 16 days away from Christmas. Less than a week until the Indigo Disc. Yeah, geez, no, I mean, I was being facetious, but I also completely understood your point. You're absolutely right. That is what started the whole thing. The Xbox Live subscription is what took us all down. You had somebody you didn't know sit next to you in the movie when there's 90% of the theater empty. That is awkward. That's very awkward. I don't like that. You guys trying out Delibird for Christmas? That's a good call. Froakie! Good to see you, Froakie. I was just thinking about you yesterday. I hope you're doing well, buddy. You hate Drifblim and Scarlet Violet. You were doing Darkspun Terror Raid and it kept using Will-O-Wisp, hence raising Darkspun's defense sharply. Ah, I would be angry too, Tyler. I'd be very angry. And they smelled bad. Ew, Anne-Marie, gross. Of course, the Drifblim was AI. I would hope so. If that was an actual person, that person needs to learn how to play Pokemon. Am I right? Froakie, I hope you're doing fantastic, buddy. Always a pleasure to see you. Trying to get used to your new work schedule. So far, so good. I hear ya. My overall work schedule hasn't changed. My schedule at work has changed a little bit, if that makes sense. Like, I still work the same hours, but the things I do within those hours has kind of switched around. And it's really, really messing with my stream watching. How dare. Thank you to all the new members and all the new subs today. You guys have made this such a wonderful Saturday already. And it's not even lunchtime yet for me. Would I eat a roast lechonk for Christmas ham? Yes. You have 3 days off? What? That's amazing, Froakie. Which days off are those? Which days offer those? I need to know which days you have off so I know what days I can just bug the heck out of you on Discord. All right, middle, water. All right, so Hachi. Don't use any water moves against this Jellicent because it has water absorb. Oh, it varies each week? All right, so you just don't want to tell me. What about Grumpig? Yes. Your Pro Controller has drift? Ah, that sucks, Quasar. My left Joy-Con for my other Switch has some serious drift now. It's really bothering me. I think I'm gonna have to go out and pick up some new Joy-Cons. So yeah, I'm sure you heard me, Hachi, but I'm just saying it again just for my own sanity. Don't use any water moves. Aw, you're a sweet Froakie. You have yet to complete the main game's dex. Talking about for Scarlet and Violet, right? Froakie, are you excited for the Indigo Disc? Are you gonna spend an entire week hunting nothing but Froakies? Now start your own Froakie army? Froak army? You need to do the new Ursulina quest about. You know what? That's something I want to do today too. I still have to finish the storyline in Teal Mask in Scarlet. I want to knock that out of the way. And then in Violet, I still have to finish all the post-game stuff. Can't wait to become a... Oh, how awesome is that, Froakie? I was saying yesterday in Chem's stream, like, I'm going to spend a whole weekend just walking around as a Poliwhirl. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. And I hope, oh my gosh, can we do that multiplayer too? I didn't even think about that. Could you imagine multiplayer and all of us just being Pokemon? How fun, how adorable would that be? Got your shiny Greninja from your first Masuda hunt? Nice, Hachi. Beautiful shiny. Oh, taking selfies? Yes. That would be amazing. I was shortly debating being sick on Friday, but I can't. Not the way work is right now, which kind of stinks, but I am looking forward to the Indigo Disc a lot. I'm going to try my best to play through the whole storyline before Saturday morning, so we don't have to worry about any spoilers, so we can just jump right into the hunts. My good friend Shinies, aka Nick, made a thumbnail for me to use for our starter hunts. Thursday midnight. Yeah. But I mean, yes, I think because it comes out the 14th, right? So that means it would come out the night of. Would that come out the night of Wednesday or night of Thursday? I'm not even sure exactly what time it comes out now that I think about it. Yeah, so what I mean though, Froakie, like, is it Thursday the 14th for us and Friday the 15th for, like, the other side of the world? Or is it the 14th for the other side of the world and therefore the 13th for us? Or is it staggered? I can't imagine they're staggering it. They haven't staggered releases in a while. Yes, my capture cord does support audio. I actually have the audio on right now, but because we play music, I have the game music off and just have the sound effects on and lowered. But yeah, it does support game audio. Yeah, Froakie, I can't. Time zones just confuse me. Like, they don't, but then the more I think about them, they do. But yeah, anyway, so I'm going to try and play through the, oh yeah, I was saying, okay, so yeah. So shinies. Shinies made me a thumbnail for when we start doing starter hunts. I'm very excited about that. You're thinking about making Pokemon content? Very cool. Yeah, smart response. The last time that I asked that, you forget. Well, you are a smart guy. Might be buying another Pro Controller soon. I never use my Pro Controller. I should. When you find a god path while fighting with AI, how do you then invite people to that path? Well, here's the thing, Portal Master. Here's kind of the stinky part about that. If a solo path with 3 AI is a god path, then you can try to do it with people online, but the path will change somewhat, and it's possible that it won't be as good of a path as it is solo, which is kind of unfortunate. What's my capture card called? It's the Elgato 60S, I think. Elgato HD 60S. What's with all the Flabébés? That's the event going on right now. Now through the 21st, there are Flabébé outbreaks in Paldea, Litwick outbreaks in Kitakami, and from the 14th through the 21st, there will be Milcery outbreaks in Blueberry Academy, whatever that area is called. You have your Hori Split Pad Evolutions controller, so hopefully it won't drift. I've heard great things about the Hori Pad, both from you and from Kim. I gotta look into that sometime. I'm getting the DLC on Christmas. That's awesome. I found this god path with people. I was lucky enough that the first online ZYGARDE adventure that we did when we started this hunt, we had this path, and the more we played with it, the more we realized it's actually really good. Froakie, I finished off my Flabébés in the Premier Balls last night. Here's the deal, Froakie. Don't worry about seeing them. Go full Tandem Mouse mode. When you get to the outbreak, just save. Let's go KO all of them. If no shine, restart. Froakie, I got 3 of the 4 I needed. I got while KOing 60 with no sandwich. The 4th one I did get with the sandwich and ended up having the rare mark. But yeah, you don't even have to bother with sandwiches or nothing. Just KO everything until something shines. If no shine, just restart the game. Like, I literally got 2 last night in 20 minutes. If you find a god path with people, what do you do then? So then, once you have a god path, you've got it with people, you're happy with it, you think this is a path I want to keep. When you get to the place where you check to see if the Pokemon are shiny, if the legendary is not shiny, before you leave that screen, before you leave the screen where you see if the Pokemon is shiny, you reset the game. Do not leave that screen before resetting the game. And then it'll be the same exact path. The lady will yell at you a little bit. After a few times, she's going to start charging you ore. 2 ore, 3 ore, 4 ore, 5 ore, all the way up to 10 ore. It'll max out at 10 ore, which is what we're at now. So every time I reset the game to keep the path, I have to pay the lady 10 Dynite ore. If you catch Palkia in the dens, can you catch Dialga? In Scarlet Violet, I haven't messed with the Palkia Dialga dens yet, but my guess would be, someone correct me if I'm wrong, my guess would be that Palkia and Dialga are version exclusives, and that you can't get both in this in the same game, but you can connect to people online to get the other. That's my guess. Someone tell me if I'm wrong. Oh, Anne-Marie, no worries. I have max ore. Or not max ore. I have extra ore. It just takes so long. It takes so long to transfer the ore over. I'm correct? How about that? It's almost like I sometimes know what I'm talking about. All right, let's take out this ZYGARDE. Good hit, good hit. No, I don't. JJ, you're right. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hey, we got the freeze. Party song. Good way to end the stream with the party song. And it's done. GG's, everybody. Here's check 106. 106. Before we catch this, though, because this is the last check of the stream, before we catch this, let me get through the fun stuff first. Thank you all so much for being here. This has been a great stream. But I have to thank myself for gifting 10 memberships. Reeves for the 4 months of membership. Sarah for the ridiculous 60 gifted memberships. Quasar for the 5 months. Trevor for the 8 months. Carly May for the 11 months. And Keith for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you all so very much. Stick around though. Oh, and Keith flexing the 7 months as well. Sneaking that in, trying to get that past me. Keith, by the way, I love your PFP. I just saw it a little bit bigger, so now I can actually see it. That's amazing. Stick around though. After this check, we're going to go on a raid, which I'm excited about. So make sure you stick around for that. But let's go ahead and see if ZYGARDE number 106 is the shiny. No shinies for Anne Marie. Shiny Slowpoke Man got the shiny Flabébé. You gotta let me know what color, buddy. I'm dying to know. Here we go. Please be shiny. I don't want to spend 3 hours today transferring over Dynite ore. Aw, dang, Anne-Marie, I'm sorry. And 106 is... not shiny. So we will be back doing this again tomorrow. And guys, this is getting scary. This is getting a little hairy. If we don't get the ZYGARDE tomorrow, we will not be going for ZYGARDE for a while because we got so much content to do with Indigo Disc. We got starter hunts to do. Hopefully we got a bunch of legendary hunts to do. Plus just some fun hunts going around and getting things like, I don't know, Beldum, Flygon, all sorts of fun hunts to do. So hopefully we get tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are always an absolute treat to start my day with. Christmas, Sebastian, welcome on in. Coming in right in time for the raid. We're going to go on a raid now. If you're coming on the raid, though, and I hope you do come on the raid, I have to ask 2 things. 1, make sure you hit that like button. That's why we do these raids, to support other content creators. And hitting that like button is the quickest, easiest, and possibly freest way to do that. And 2, if you're coming to the raid, please put in the chat, hashtag HeftyHype. And put in the chat once and only once. Why once? Because we are not spammers. That's not who we are. That's not what we do. So guys, thank you again so much. I will see you tomorrow. We will be going for the ZYGARDE again. Have a great rest of your day and do something nice for someone today just because it's the right thing to do and for no other reason. Ranji, go ahead, drop that link. I will see you guys over there. Take care and bye-bye.